Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome back to another video. Today what we're going to be doing is having AI choose our cheat meal for us. I'm recording this like a week or two later, so that's why you'd notice a different hair. If you don't know me, I've always been fat my whole life. The highest I've ever been recorded was 220 pounds. I have a very low calorie maintenance. I have a big appetite, and those two don't work together. And because of my big appetite, I can eat a lot and I'm very hard to satisfy. I can go hungry as soon as I'm done eating a meal sometimes. And because of that, I can gain weight very easily. I've been struggling with weight loss my whole life. I tried different methods and I think now I've got it figured out. Nevertheless, alhamdulillah, I made it this far. I'm currently weighing 157 and I'd say that's a pretty good weight for someone who's 5'9". So why am I doing this? Does it not sound counterproductive to everything I just said about my struggles with weight loss? Well, it's very important that I have my diet keep me on track. Everything I eat, everything I drink has to be sustainable and something that I can do long term. And because I get cravings a lot, like sweet cravings or savory cravings, whatever craving that may be, it's important that I satisfy them and not leave them unsatisfied, that I fall off my diet. Which is why it's important for me to treat myself. Cheat days are not meant to gain weight, they're meant to keep you on your diet in the long term. A little bit of weight gain on a cheat day is not bad. I would even argue that it's counterproductive not to have a cheat day. When I satisfy my cravings with, let's say, cereal or ice cream or anything, I don't get those cravings throughout the rest of the week or the rest of the month. That way I can keep on going with my low-calorie diet plan. So hopefully that explains it. And without further ado, let's open ChatGPT. Alright, so the audio wasn't there for this clip, but basically what I'm saying here is I want three things. I'm hoping for three things ChatGPT gives me. One of them is donut, one of them is cereal, one of them is ice cream. I think the most I was craving at this time was cereals, especially after the Fruity Pebble challenge that I did. So yeah, I put the prompt there, give me a cheat breakfast with 3 food items that come from Walmart. It was very specific. And then over here I saw the sausages, and obviously as a Muslim I can't eat the sausages they provide in Walmart. It either has pork or just non-halal beef or whatever meat. So then I went for another prompt, give me a cheat meal with 3 food items that I can get from Walmart, no meat. And I was very disappointed here. I get frozen veggie burger patties, macaroni and cheese that is boxed, freshly prepped, or in those Walmart containers of mac and cheese, and then frozen mixed vegetables. Like, honestly, would you want that as your cheat? That's like, I can do that on a regular day and still be like low calorie. Even though it's mac and cheese, I can just have moderate amounts of it. So I was pretty disappointed here. And because I said in the beginning that cheat meals are very important to stay on track with your diet, I cheated on the cheat meal challenge and I went for another prompt. I know I'm not sticking to the plan. Well, I mean, I never stated that it has to be the first thing that shows up, so I'm not cheating, am I? So then I go for another prompt here, give me a sweet cheat meal. I specified sweet so that I can get more of what I want. My sweet cravings basically satisfied. So then I get frozen pizza, Ben & Jerry's ice cream, and I get potato chips as well. I'm happy with this. Honestly, the Ben & Jerry's ice cream was a lifesaver. And the frozen pizza and the potato chips are like savory options, so that was good. And even though it says to indulge in moderation and balance, you know I ain't listen to that. Alright, now see you guys at Walmart. So there are a lot of options I'm currently looking at the stuffed crust as the best one, but let's see what it offers us. What's funny is I've never had frozen pizza in America before because they require an oven, and I'm not that experienced with ovens. Alright, so I'm looking at the Detroit style deep dish pizza. It's over 1.5 pounds of just pizza. Look at the calories as well. 390 for 18 grams of protein. Not really showing, but I think I'm gonna go with this. I hope there's no meat or anything. Just look at all the ingredients on this pizza. Shouldn't be that many. Well, I chose that because I never really have deep dish pizza. I've never had one before and I've always wanted to try it. Though granted, this is frozen, it's not gonna taste as good. It's still something. A lot of options to choose from. I think I'm gonna go with the classic Lay's barbecue, because when is that ever bad? When has that ever let you down? Although I did hear there was hype around Miss Vicky's jalapenos. If you know, you know, from the Golden Gully. Alright, so here's all the Ben & Jerry's. Boom. I think my favorite flavor of ice cream ever is fudge. So, if there's anything fudge... What is this? Vanilla caramel fudge. Is there no other fudge options? What is this? Same thing. There's brownie batter back there. I'm surprised these are the only options we have here in this Walmart, but I'm gonna just go with the vanilla caramel fudge. So I see chocolate liquor there. Let me Google what that is. Okay, never mind. It's safe. It's just another way to describe like a chocolate syrup. I don't know why I had to call it liquor. Alright, so I got the stuff now. Oh, how else am I going to drive? Alright, so here's all the things that I got. I also did get 3 egg whites. I'm not even in frame. My face isn't fully in frame, but it's whatever. I want to get home ASAP. I gotta get ready for Jummah prayer. So the total came out to $31.63. That's including the egg whites. Without the egg whites, it'd be around $15. Which is pretty expensive for one meal, but I guess that's what you get when you buy ready-made meals, you know. But yeah, I'll see you at home now. Alright, so here's all the food that I got. We got the barbecue chips over here, the ice cream, the pizza. The ice cream I'm gonna put aside for now, since it's gonna be our dessert. And I'm gonna first start off with the chips actually, even though the pizza looks, mashallah, so fine. Alright, so we're gonna actually start off with the chips just because they're lighter and it'll be easier to digest. So, bismillah. Oh man, haven't had these in a while. It's so good. I'm actually put a timer on how long this takes. We already started, but whatever, let's just put the timer on for now. You can't even see it, cause... yeah. Alright. I didn't even bring a spoon for the ice cream. Okay, so not gonna lie, I did eat some stuff before this. I had a bit of breakfast. And this is post Jummah prayer, by the way, so I'm hoping it doesn't get too much in the way. I do have a big appetite and I can store in a lot of things in my stomach, so hopefully I can get through this. I also got some water to help me dissolve everything down. Damn. Trying to get it like all oily and stuff, so. Alright, I'm just gonna balance it out with pizza because it's getting too stale in my mouth right now with all the saltiness and potatoiness of the chips. So here. Wow. Bismillah. Oh. Tastes like frozen pizza. I've never had frozen pizza, but I would think that's what it tastes like. It's not even that deep dish, like it's mostly just the bread. Usually deep dish is like more sauce and cheese. And a little bit less bread than that, but it does the job. Find the last few pieces of the barbecue chips. The saltiness is getting stale. Not a single crumb left because I'm not one to waste, so. And if you think this is gluttonous and I'm eating a lot of food at once and it's, well, it is unhealthy, but like I'm just being gluttonous and careless. Remember, I have a bigger appetite than a lot of people, than most people I'd say. So this is not a lot of volume for me. It's not a lot of food. It is a lot of unhealthy food, but I can tank a lot of food. So to me, this isn't that gluttonous. So we're more than 15 minutes in. I was kind of hoping to 20 minutes, but the chips kind of took a long time, I'm not gonna lie. Man, my craving for fats is really being satisfied right now, because in my diet in normal days, I barely eat fats, maybe just like 1 or 2 eggs, whole eggs. And some cheese as well, but the oil and cheese in this is really craving my need for fats. Okay, so update on my stomach. It's getting like kind of full right now. I can feel some fullness to it, but I can still eat a lot more. I would say like maybe 50% full. This reminds me of the time when I would be in freshman year in college and I'd eat a whole Domino's pizza, and I gained so much weight doing that. Like almost every other, I would say every other night or 1 in 3 days I'd eat a large Domino's pizza just for one meal, and I'd have my normal meals. And that made me gain a lot of weight in my freshman year. It wasn't good. Last bite. And finally, the Ben & Jerry's Vanilla Caramel Fudge Ice Cream. Oh, well, it's melted a bit. Ooh. Wow, that is sweet. 91 grams of added sugar in this pint. I tell you what though, the meltiness kind of enriches it a bit more, so it's not like all just solid. Right now my stomach's at 60%. It's not that bad. Let's see if we can do this in 30 minutes. I'm like 60% of the way done in this. Alright. Alhamdulillah. So, I'm trying to burp, but it's not coming out. So, it's been less than 30 minutes. I mean, on my phone it's showing 28. So, I mean, I didn't have a goal, a time goal, but I was curious to see how long I can finish this. I'm just tasting the scraps, that's all. But the hardest part to get through was the chips. The pizza was pretty good, alhamdulillah. It was cheesy, it was fatty. It wasn't that salty like the chips. The barbecue chips had a lot of salt in them. And My mouth was feeling very salty. The ice cream was a little bit hard to get through because of all the creaminess, the sweetness, milkiness, whatever. But it wasn't as hard as the potato chips. The pizza was probably the easiest by far to get through. Not only because it tasted good, but it was just lighter in terms of salt and in terms of richness. Yeah. Alhamdulillah, it was an enjoyable cheat meal. Yeah, I didn't disappoint me. And I was very disappointed here. It did in the first half, but I'm satisfied, alhamdulillah. I got to eat the ice cream, which is one of the things I wanted to do for a long time, was eat a whole pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. And I finally did that today. Big pizzas I've eaten before, and chip bags I haven't consumed a whole chip bag before. Actually, that was probably the first time. Like I threw it away, but a big bag of chips. I wouldn't recommend it, though it tasted good in the beginning. It was getting too salty and my mouth wasn't feeling good. You saw I had to balance it out with the pizza. The pizza and the ice cream, I didn't have to balance it out with anything. So that does it for this video. If you guys want to see more, let me know in the comments. I'm thinking of, I have more video ideas in mind that I've already written down on my notes in my phone. And inshallah you may see more fun content like this. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, make sure to subscribe as well, and I'll see you in the next one.